Shit. I didn't want to do that just yet. Fuck. A little too soon, but I guess we're starting now. A little too soon, but okay. I did want to actually like do my promos and stuff. I haven't even done the first one yet, but I guess whatever. I clicked onto this screen. We're going. We're going. We're just gonna. We'll do some promos because So, hey, how's everybody doing? It's your girl Neri with two another stream of Please Be Happy. That's right. We are gonna start this up. I'm gonna keep doing self promos as well. There it is. Hey, hey, Theodosia, how are you? We are going to be playing some more Please Be Happy. There we go.
Please be happy.
Yeah, or else. That is a threat. Question. Well, maybe I'll wait until Lexi comes home for that. Should I take another edible before I start this? Like I did it high last night. That was fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Theodosia. Whatever it is, I hope that it gets better for you soon. I'm doing pretty good. I just did some hair dye. I've got the black bangs in IRL now. So yeah, that's fun. Uh Sorry, I am also just still doing my self promo posts. I am sorry you're having a tough time though, Theodosia. That really sucks. Uh, but yeah, dyed my hair black. Uh, I had fun in your. I had a lot of fun in your Lancer game earlier today. That was really fun. I'm probably not going to get to run that build again until like Winter Scar actually comes out. So I'm glad you let me play it. I really. Oh shoot! Hold on. Hold on. That was my beloved Lexi. She asked me if I needed anything while she was out. Sorry about that. I turned my microphone off for phone calls. So yeah. as I said, I had a lot of fun in your Lancer game earlier, Theo. I should have done all this stuff before starting, but I hit the C button by accident. Now I'm here doing all my pre-stream setup while the screen's on the wrong thing. I'm such an idiot. I'm not surprised it turned out this way, 'cause I'm so fucking stupid. Can't get don't piss out of my own boots if they've got instructions written on the back. How am I so fucking stupid? I walk straight into glass doorways. It's not my fault. They just cleaned the glass too good. Okay, I just think I have just a couple more things to. There we go. Okay. All right.
Me! Tell me this story next!
Oh, I just did. Well, that's the start. We are not starting at the start. Ads always coming in at the wrong time. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gigi. Should we wait until the ad is over? Oh, by the way, everybody, listen up. I have in my hand a bag of THC cannabis infused edibles. What do you think, chat? Should I take one? What do y'all think? I'm actually gonna wait for everyone to answer this time. I'll just, in the time it takes the other staff to complete the task, Aspen finishes even a bag of bag ideas. Fun. So you think, is that a vote in favor? People coming up to ask for questions too. Of course, I have no idea what they're talking about. Even here on the outside of the store, I can see why they want her to run the new Bell House. Leaning against the wall of the cafe, I wait. Most of Aspen's coworkers leave before she does. Several minutes before she finally walks out the door, going right past me.
Aspen!
Spinning around, she quickly goes from surprise to smile.
Miho! I was just thinking about you. Although that's been true all day.
I got tired of waiting for you at the library, so I decided to come down here so I could see you even sooner.
That earns me a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
I love you. Have I mentioned that?
Once or twice, but I don't think I'll get tired of hearing it.
Good, because I don't get tired of saying it.
That is so true. That is really how relationships are. So, should I or should I not take the edible? Aspen links her arm in mine, snuggling against my shoulder. Normally, when someone gets so close to me or touches me, my first instinct is to jump away, but not with Aspen. It's only the first day. I surprised myself with how much I'm enjoying being Aspen's friend. She has to hold Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to keep my mic from peaking. Is this better? I'm just trying to keep it from peaking too much. Is this louder? Is this louder? Do you prefer this volume? It is better. Okay. I wonder if it's the same for her. I hope so, since just being myself has always seemed to make her laugh and smile. I never would have imagined that I'd be able to do that to someone. They could feel that way about me, that I could feel it too. I've never been so glad to be wrong.
So, what do you
So-
want to do now?
Unless anyone thinks I shouldn't, I am gonna have a THC edible. These are called the Funnies, and they are 1-to-1 THC CBD. You know what? I'ma do it. Fuck you. Oh yeah. I'ma do it. Uh.
Well, I need to go home to change and take care of the cats. Would you like to come over?
Sure, certainly.
I can make us dinner later too, if you haven't eaten yet.
Information that you have no idea about since you're already funny. You are funny, Gigi. You are a funny little changeling.
Sure! Even if I had, I'd make room for that.
It's settled then, shall we?
Arm in arm, Aspen proudly leads the way to her apartment. The moment she starts to unlock the door, the sounds of meowing and scratching claws from the other side start up.
They're excited to see you too, huh?
Excited to be fed, more like. Scooch, boys.
The cats run around underfoot as Aspen steps inside, me following behind. As soon as they notice me, the meowing stops and they both scurry away. Oh my god, she's even a lesbian with 2 cats. It's literally Neri and Lexi. Neri is Miho and Lexi is Aspen. Oh, but she named her cats fucking Byron and Percy and Byron. Or was it Byron and Shelley?
Aw, how rude.
You'd better get used to Miho, you two. You're going to be seeing her around a lot more.
Aspen puts her hands on her hips and talks sternly to the sulking cats. They both meow in frustrated response until Aspen sighs.
Yes, now let's get you fed.
Hooray! The Varnai are here! Varnai, I had THC, so in a while I'm going to be greened out. She grabs a jug of cat food from on top of the fridge, a rattling sound making the cats brave enough to run past me and go harass Aspen some more.
Go ahead and make yourself at home, Miho.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm going to take care of them and then freshen up, so I'll be a minute.
Okay, take your time.
I sit down on the edge of Aspen's bed, doing my best to not disrupt the neatly made sheets. Aspen sets the bowl of cat food on the floor near the door, and the cats position themselves so they can watch me while they eat. Rolling her eyes, Aspen steps over them towards the washroom. How'd you get blued out? I don't know. What drug is blue? What drugs are there that are blue? Adderall? I would advise against taking too much amphetamines, though.
So dramatic. I wonder who they get that from.
Ha! Probably their mama, Aspen. I'm really happy with my black hair. Ask Mr. White.
Anyway, be right back.
Is that a reference to something? Oh, Walter White. Is that the TV show where it's a bunch of white men plus John Carlo all screaming each other? All just screaming at each other and, not... Because it's so small, it feels like there's something... Mama and Media, hello. Why don't I give you a shout out? Everybody go follow Mama and Media. They are a wonderful, wonderful VTuber. Ah! I've been tackle hugged! Ah! Oh no! Oh, and you know what? I'm also going to shout out... Everybody also go and check out Mama and Media and Varnus the Raven. They are both some of my best friends in VTubing. Yeah. So, let's keep the game going. Because it's so small, it feels like there's something of Aspen's personality in every corner. Glittering lights cut across the ceiling with stuffed animals on the bed behind me. Recognize some books on the shelves and desk in the library. I'm sure there's a story behind each and every decoration. I'll probably hear more than a few of them eventually. As the cats finish eating, they skulk into the room and sit down across from me, glaring. I wonder if there's something about my ears and tail that makes them mad.
Guess what?
I transform into a fox right in front of them, spreading my tails out like a fan. I don't growl or anything, but I lock eyes with each cat in turn. Immediately, they both yowl and run for the bed, tripping over each other as they rush to hide, fur puffing out like clouds. I cackle to myself as I change back and sit back and sit down again. Cats are always so fun to tease, so some opportunities are just too good to pass up. Before long, Aspen looks out looking for Fretch. She surveys the room just like I did.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I guess there's not a whole lot to do here, is there?
It's fine. Wasn't that long. I was just being nosy and admiring all your stuff.
Be as nosy as you'd like. I'm going to start on dinner.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help.
Thanks, but just the company is enough. It won't be anything very fancy. I'm much better at making drinks than food.
Don't you make food at the Bell House too?
Not really. We have bakers who come in earlier than I do to prepare most of it. I just have to heat things up and serve them. Unlike our beverages, which I make from scratch. Speaking of which, would you like some coffee or hot cocoa? I'll be making some for myself.
Oh God. Miho on caffeine.
Sure. I'll have whatever you have.
That's easy enough. Now let's see.
Aspen moves around the tiny cooking area. Calling it a kitchen would be a stretch. The same kind of graceful confidence that I've seen her use when working at the Bell House. Aspen. Yes, some tasks are the same. She starts to fill a pitcher with water from the sink while scooping coffee grounds into the machine at the same time. The pitcher is ready. She swaps it out with another pot, this one for cooking. That fills up while she finishes getting the coffee set up and brewing. Then she starts pulling ingredients out from the few cabinets that line the area.
What are you gonna make?
I'm not really sure what it's called. It's a dish Mum used to make.
Coffee is your weakness? I'll have to remember that.
It was one of the first things I learned how to cook, because it's always reminded me of home. And it's easy to make. Is there anything like that for you? A meal that tastes like home?
Nah, not really. Julie asked me that before too. I don't know if I ever had a full meal while I was in Korea, since I just stole what I needed to survive.
Oh, right. I should have remembered that you...
Yeah. Aspen bites her lip, unsure of how to phrase what she was looking to say. Let's get... I missed. Hang on. Fuck. Can't have caffeine. It gives you a headache and an energy boost, I see. Aspen bites her lip. Sorry about disappearing. I had to, So I was trying to throw away a wrapper that I just found, but I missed the trash. And then I'm like, because I took the edible just now, I should probably get a bottle of water ready for the inevitable green-out. Let's keep going.
Live like that? It's fine. I don't mind talking about it. Especially not with you.
If you're sure, I don't want to bring up anything that's difficult for you to talk about.
That's cool. That's fine, Aspen. You're her girlfriend. You have that privilege.
Don't worry. You won't. There's nothing like that, honestly.
There is stuff that's difficult for me to talk about, but it is not an on-street thing. Lexi knows about it. I'm pretty sure Varnus knows about it too. But we're not gonna delve into that.
Most of it just blurred together over time, so be as nosy as you want.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
A pile of ingredients Aspen stacks up as pasta, 2 different kinds of vegetables, and a few different cans.
Would you mind giving me a hand, actually? Do you think you could chop up these vegetables for me?
Murder the vegetables.
Sure! Just show me how.
Aspen demonstrates how to hold the knife, and covering my hand with hers, guides me through the motions to cut the veggies.
Don't worry too much about making them all the same size. Close enough is fine.
That's good. Because I think same size might be impossible.
In the time it takes me to chop up a couple zucchinis and onions, Aspen takes care of everything else.
Are these ready?
As they'll ever be.
I pass the cutting board to Aspen, being careful not to spill. All vegetables can be used as jack-o'-lanterns if you try hard enough. All vegetables can be used as dildos if you try hard enough, too. Anything is a butt plug if you try hard enough. In the end, most of the chunks didn't even turn out the same shape, much less size. But Aspen tosses them into a hot pan anyway, and before long a delicious aroma fills the room.
That smells amazing.
Mary, no!
Hopefully it'll taste good too.
Smell and taste are closely connected, so they probably will. I don't have any doubts myself, but I don't think Aspen will be satisfied until the dish is done. Oh, you got... Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, that's incredible, Mama. That is. I'm so excited to see your model when it's finally done. I'm so excited to see it. A few minutes later, Aspen combines everything into one pan, mixing it all together. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute, Mama and Media. She dishes out a couple spoonfuls onto a flat pair of plastic plates and hands me one along with a fork.
Well, bon appetit. I wish there was a table we could sit at. I usually just eat at my desk. You can have that spot, and I'll take the bed.
That's fine. I can sit on the floor.
The floor?
Yeah, it's where I watch TV in my room too.
I'll join you then.
Do not sit on the floor in an apartment when you have food in your hands in an apartment with cats. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I gotta get the door open for Lexi. BRB. Pretty sure that's Lexi. Let me see it. What kind is hard Mountain Dew? They will eat your food. Free cat hugs. Yeah, you can get through. That one? That was the laptop, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Can I have I'll try one of those. I'll try one of those hard Mountain Dews on stream. I am not a Mountain Dew fan, I just want to say. Also, can I have the popcorn, please? We both settle down on the ground, then sitting our plates in our laps. Ah! She put the ice cold. Okay, so, this is hard Mountain Dew, zero sugar, alcoholic Mountain Dew. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even like regular Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew with alcohol in it. Okay, I am dreading this. 5% alcohol. I am not looking forward to this, but, I mean, it'll make for good content. Here goes. That is foul. Well, it's kind of crisp, but its taste isn't as intense as like the regular sugary Mountain Dew. I'm not a Mountain Dew fan. I don't like it. still drink it for the alcohol. It has alcohol. I won't let it go to waste.
Percy? Byron? What are you two doing back there?
They're coming to steal the food. I lean to peek over the bed, too. 4 angry green eyes stare at me from the farthest dark corner. Feigning innocence, I sit back up.
Huh. Wonder what their problem is.
I guess they're just not used to having company. It's been a long time since they've met anyone aside from you and Juliet.
That must be it.
Yeah, you were totally bullying them, Miho. I don't mention that I might have had something to do with it too, but hey, the cat started it. Grabbing my fork, I turn my attention back to dinner. I try to make sure to get a little bit of everything in my first bite. It's still hot off the stove, so I have to blow on it to cool it off. Aspen watches anxiously while I chew, waiting to start her own meal.
Well? How is it?
Whoa. This?
No, I need to find a better way to describe it than usual.
It's delicious.
Really? Oh, I'm glad you think so.
Really, really.
The food itself is good, but it tastes even better knowing that Aspen made it. Yeah, that's how love is. Love makes everything taste better. Right, babe? I scarf my whole plate down and then get up for seconds. Imagine waiting for something to cool down. The best time to eat something is when it's painfully hot, so people look at you like you're a crazy person. I mean, that's how I do it.
Did you have enough? There's still more if you want.
I'm good. Thanks, though. That was seriously great. Thanks for making it.
I'm just happy to hear you enjoyed it. It's been ages since I've cooked for anyone other than myself.
It's one of the best meals I've ever had.
That just means you need to have more good meals. There are lots of restaurants here in Welly that I've wanted to try, but didn't want to go alone. Maybe we can visit some of those together.
Sure. I'm not sure if I'd like any of them as much as this, though.
Laughing, Aspen puts her plate aside and scoots closer to me, laying her head on my shoulder again. Her hand finds mine on the floor, and she loosely wraps her fingers around mine.
I keep thinking I'm getting used to you flattering me, but I still love it every time.
Hey babe, you're beautiful. She said she's going for Shitch Mountain Dew.
It's true. I'm just saying what I think.
You know why this game has gotten so dangerous now? Ever since Aspen and Miho started dating, it makes me want to just stop everything I'm doing and snuggle Lexi. It makes me feel like so...
I know. That's one of the things I love about you. One of many, many things.
After we ended last night, we had a very long and nice snuggle session.
I've never felt anything but ordinary, as much as I'd like to, and as much as I'd like to pretend I wasn't. But you... You really do make me feel otherwise. I'm so happy I met you, Miho. I hope you don't get tired of hearing that.
It's like, because when they describe their feelings to each other, it reminds me of my feelings for Lexi, and then it makes me want to just give Lexi a big hug. Her glasses do have lenses, like I can kind of see it's some fogginess on the lenses right here. Like right where the mouse is.
Never.
Even though things have changed so much, the morning routine is more or less the same. The three of us chit-chat about our lives and mundane things until we finish eating. After pushing her empty plate away, Aspen.
So, Miho, there's something I've been thinking about.
Uh-huh.
And I understand if this is something you wouldn't even want to consider. But have you ever thought about finding a way to stop your magic?
Oh, the forgetfulness curse. Juliet also turns focus, putting me on the spot. Aspen doesn't want to forget her. If somebody doesn't see me out for 2 days, they forget who she is and they forget ever knowing her.
Not that I can remember. That's like asking if you've thought about finding a way to stop your nose from working.
I see. I thought that might be the case.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard of such a thing either. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I was just thinking about the other day and about how dreadful it all was to go through.
Oh yeah, if you were worried you might forget her. I would have had them run out of time. But then it's like, even though the timer had passed, Aspen still remembers Miho because true love breaks the curse or some shit.
Of course, I don't want to speak for Miho. I know it's much more complicated than just that.
I think this shit is starting to kick in.
But I thought I might bring up the idea, at least.
You've got a point. Not having to worry about people forgetting me would be a huge relief.
Right, I thought you might agree.
I look at Juliet, expecting her to give an opinion, but she doesn't offer one. It's true that life would be a lot easier without my magic. Well, half true. This life would be easier, but the life I used to lead, I couldn't survive without.
Well, it's purely hypothetical right now anyway. For all we know, it might be impossible. So no need to think about it too much.
It's worth thinking about, though.
The only two people who actually remember me are in this room right now. All the other people I've met in Welly, I couldn't really call them my friends as much as I'd like to spend time with them. Yeah, yeah, the shit. I'm dizzy. This shit is definitely kicking in. Definitely, baby. Every time we see each other is the first time, as far as they're concerned. Maybe that wasn't so bad, but I was still on the fence about whether I'd even stay in town or not. But now that I've been here a while, long enough to build something worth missing, wish I could make those connections into something more secure. There's nothing I can do about my magic. I've tried to figure out a way to maintain friendships with others too. Not just Aspen yet.
It couldn't hurt to find out, right? It's not like I have to go through with it or anything if I don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly. Simply being informed is never a bad idea.
So, does that mean you have an idea?
Ooh, that would be great.
Well, not quite. But I'd be happy to start doing some research on the topic.
Sorry, is me crunching on popcorn and my microphone bothering you guys? Oh,
If we're going to find anything, it's likely to be in a book. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's reading.
Aspen, professional reader.
Good luck with that. Let me know what I can do to help.
I'd be glad to lend a hand as well. Perhaps I could find someone who'd be knowledgeable about Gumiho. Myth and folklore are often at odds with reality, so it can be difficult to discern what's true and what isn't.
Someone who'd know about Gumiho, huh?
Oh shit, Aspen knows one such person, but we don't think she'd be willing to tell you. That's what I just said. One person is fine, but I'm not sure how willing she is. I still haven't mentioned the other Miho I met with Aspen yet. In her head, I started calling her Silver. It just feels wrong somehow. If someone had told other people when I was around, I would have been furious with them. It would have made hiding and stealing a whole lot harder. So, as a fellow Miho, I've kept Silver's existence a secret from everyone else. For all I know, there could be more than just Silver. There could be a whole community of Miho here in Rome, and I'd have no idea. I don't think that's the case, though. Yo, she remembers Silver, and she only met Silver once, and it has been way more than 2 days since she met Silver. Besides, Silver seems unhappy enough with the one intruder on her territory as it is. Maybe that's something else I can ask her. I don't know when, where, but somehow I know I can ask her. For now, I just sit back and listen as Aspen discusses various books and theories. Start with Juliet. I feel like I should be more involved. It's my magic after all. But this wasn't going right. I don't know why, but I kinda know. research time passing really check your pockets.
Off to bed?
Not yet, actually. Would you mind staying just a moment longer, Aspen? I have something I'd like to give Miho. It's somewhat related to what we were just talking about.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
For me? What is it?
That's okay, Bonbon. We still love you.
You'll see. I'll be right back.
I'm just happy you're here at all. Anyway, this shit's kicking in. I am feeling the nearing of the green out. Disappearing upstairs, I hear Juliet enter her study for a moment before returning with a small, nicely wrapped box.
There's no particular occasion, but still, I felt like wrapping it.
Juliet hands me the package, which I take carefully. It's not heavy, but it's not light either. I turn it over and over, examining it. I've never had a gift before. Clearing her throat, Aspen tunes a bit impatient.
Don't just keep us in suspense.
Okay, okay.
I tear off the paper that Juliet so beautifully wrapped the package with, revealing
Oh, wow. It's the same as Aspen's.
What a coincidence, right?
I consulted Aspen to make sure I got the same one. I thought it would be best if she can help shape. I'm a little behind the times on things like devices.
my mind is gone like that. As gently as I can, I open the box and take out the phone itself. Sweet, shiny, touch, and hold it in both hands to make sure I don't.
Thank you. Really. This is the nicest thing I've ever owned.
Think nothing of it. As you have more loved ones and responsibilities, it's important that you be able to stay in touch. In fact, that was what gave me the idea in the first place. Like Aspen, I'd also been thinking about your magic and the ways that it might work. So I wonder... Would seeing someone in a video call serve to refresh someone's memory of you? Or is it necessary to see each other in person?
Oh. Genius.
That's a good question. I don't
I hadn't
know.
thought about that.
I can't believe I never thought to ask that before.
Neither Aspen nor I would want to gamble our memories of Miho, in case it turns out not to work, so we need to find someone else to participate in our little experiment. With that in mind, I'm not sure who to ask. It's a harmless trial, but still a bit much to ask of a total stranger.
Someone willing to try something weird without hesitation. I'll text Lena.
Ha! Genius. You're gonna break Miho's earth with the power of Discord video call! Ha ha ha!
Alright, Lena says she's willing to give it a go. I told her I'd explain more when I
Because
saw
her
her.
curse is if people go 2 days without seeing Miho even once, they forget who she is, they forget all memories of having ever met her, and when she next meets them, it's like she's meeting them for the first time, they don't remember her. But Juliet, the vampire, just asked, if I give you a phone, will video calls, stop, people from remembering? Will video calls work for people having seen you? We're breaking the curse with the power of the internet!
Usually you'd think those would happen in the other order, but this is Lena we're talking about.
No. Also, there's another Yumio she's met with the same power. She's remembered, that Yumio after having not met her for 2 days, so we know that she herself is immune to her own curse.
Miho, would you like to come down to the Bell House to see her with me now? Sure. As long as Juliet doesn't mind me leaving the library.
By all means. I'm eager to see if this works as well.
So it's settled then. Shall we be off, Miho?
Lena's waiting for us outside the Bell House to arrive.
Morning, boss!
What if it's like a relative kind of thing? Like, it's see them in like current days, and then more current days, and then more current days, more current days. Does that double the number of days that it takes for them to forget you every time? Are we like doing math here now?
Hey, Lena.
So, you're the person with the weird memory thing, right?
She told her!
Yep, that's me.
I've already introduced to Lena more times. I've already introduced myself to Lena more times than I can count. Still, what's one more? This will be a great start to my new goal of making sure the other people I've gotten to know don't think.
I'm Miho. We've met before, actually. At tennis and at the Bell House and a few other times, too.
Okay, makes sense to me. So how do we do this?
She already knows. Okay, makes sense to me. Doesn't question it.
Really? That's it?
Uh-huh.
What you mean?
I would have thought you'd take more convincing than that. I guess I'm not surprised, but...
Nah, it lines up. I remember doing all those things that Miho mentioned, but I couldn't think of who I was with.
Oh!
Now I can stop trying to remember that and devote that brain power to something else.
So, they remember the day and that they spent and what they did, but they don't remember the person. So,
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll need it. So, let's see.
I just need to get Miho's number, right? And then video call her tonight?
Right. Any time should be fine as long as it's before this time tomorrow. Miho can come with me again in the morning, and we'll see if you know who she is.
You got it! I'll try extra hard to remember her.
I'm not
I
sure it
love
works like that,
Lena.
unfortunately. I wish it were that simple.
Maybe it is, and you just didn't try hard enough.
finger on her temple. Venus closes her eyes and hums deeply. Listen, I don't know if this works because you just tried extra hard. Sounds like a skill issue!
Does that help?
Shh, don't interrupt.
Nina hums for a little longer, then opens her eyes with a wink and a thumbs up.
Okay, got it. Of course it helps. It's my secret technique.
Whoa! If it works, then maybe you could teach Aspen too.
I think I'm alright, actually.
But what if it's really useful?
That's a very big if.
Oh, whatever. You'll see tomorrow when I remember all of this. Anyway, Miho, what's your number?
It's,
I pull out the phone Juliet gave me, inspecting it closely.
I'm not sure where it is.
Shouldn't it be written somewhere? I look around the edges, trying to find anything that seems fitting.
Let's do this instead. Miho, may I see your phone?
I hand the device to Aspen, who swipes one finger up and begins to quickly tap the screens.
Whoa, you're a pro at this. Juliet's a lot slower whenever she uses hers.
I'm not sure that Juliet's the right standard. She still prefers a landline when she can.
Juliet's a fucking... old-fashioned, fucking... Juliet's a boomer with technology. Yo, she's from, like, Victorian England, so wouldn't that make her, like, a mega boomer?
Okay, here. I saved Lena's number for you, Miho. Now you can call her so she can save your number.
Right. Okay, let's see.
Tapping my phone, I try to remember how to do that. Lena comes and watches from behind
New
Aspen.
phone?
The boy Aspen brushes imaginary dirt off her shoulder.
You're in my bubble.
Pop? That's the same kind Aspen has, right?
Yup, this is the first phone I've owned.
Wow, really? So then how do you check Triller or Space Face?
What are those?
Stumbling backwards, Lena. Seems like she's at a loss for words. Might be a first for her. Because she does have something in common with Aspen.
Wow, you really do have a lot of catching up to do. I'll help you get set up when I call you.
Awesome. Thank you, Lena.
It's like you can't not have a Triller, even though it's terrible, I hate it, but you have to have it. Space Phase, I don't know about. Everyone you...
Okay, I think that's enough, Lena.
Oh, you never let me finish talking!
You never would finish talking if I didn't stop you.
That's not true!
For a second, Lena seems pretty serious. Then she thinks about it for a second.
Well, maybe a little. Just a little. Anyway, it's fine. I'll tell Miho when I talk to her tonight. See you guys later!
I'm going to be in there with you in like 2 minutes.
That's later, isn't it?
It is later. Lena flaps the rings proudly as we walk to the hotel house.
You let her win, huh?
Sometimes it's better to just let her go. But I'm glad she said she'd help out. She's a mess, but she sticks to her word at least.
You two seem pretty close.
Do we? We started working here at the same time, so we spent a lot of time together. You've spent more time with her outside the Bell House than I have, though. She can be a lot, but she comes through when it matters. Like with this.
I knew before messaging her that she'd be willing to help out. It's just how she is.
Don't you dare tell her I said that, though.
Oh, I'm gonna tell her. Hold on. Fuck. Take care of this. I am fucked up. Stepping towards the Bell House door, Aspen turns to say goodbye to me.
Well, it's my least favorite time of the day. Time to say goodbye.
It's not too late to ditch work and hang out with me instead.
That's what I do.
Believe me,
I
it
wonder
sounds
why I've
more and
never
more
been able to
tempting
hold a
each
job.
day.
That just means I have to keep trying. I should probably get back to the library too, though.
Yes, don't let me keep you. As much as I'd like to.
Come together for a quick kiss. I like this new routine of doing that every time we say goodbye.
I'll see you tomorrow then?
Of course! You know where to find me.
Yeah!
Good. I hope you have a wonderful day, Miho. I love you.
I love you too. Have a good day at work.
They're so cute! Chat, they're so cute! My poor gay heart literally can't right now. They are just too cute. Like, oh my god. Fuck me sideways. They're so cute.
I'll do my best.
Roger. Aspen walks inside and the bells over the door chime like they're happy to see her. I wait until the door fully closes behind her and she disappears from sight before I head out on my way. Ah! It's almost bedtime when my phone finally buzzes, startling me and making me drop my phone on my face. Lena's name pops up and I tap what I hope is the right button.
Hello? Miho? Can you hear me? It's Lena.
Her face fills the screen, making it pretty easy to see who it is. I wiggle the phone, trying to make it fit my face. Problem is, it's reversed, so I keep confusing myself. How does Aspen use this thing so much?
Hi! I see you! Can you see me?
Yep. Hi.
Hi! She waves at the camera with her free hand. I have to sit up to do the same thing.
Thanks for calling. This is gonna be a big help.
No, yeah, no problem. Sorry I've forgotten you so many times. I know I'd be totally upset if people couldn't remember who I was.
Yeah,
It's like, hello? How can you forget me?
you are unforgettable. No one, I'm not sure, even if you had that power, people would never forget you. Lena, you've been Lena'd. Once you've been Lena'd, you can never be un-Lena'd. What the fuck am I even saying?
It's alright. I'm pretty used to it by now.
Yeah, but still, it's gotta suck. I've got an idea, though. I'll just call you like this every night, and that way I won't forget you, right? If this works out, I mean.
Yeah. If it works. I really, really hope it does. Still, every night...
At the phone makes it a lot easier. That's a lot of phone calls to make. Forever.
no big deal, though. I mean, I'm always on my phone before I go to bed anyway, so I can just make calling you part of my routine, like brushing my teeth and stretching. Ever since I quit ballet, I have more free time, so I can fit it in. That way I won't forget to do it. That would be kind of funny if I did, though. Not like funny, but funny like ironic. I think that's how you use that word. Aspen always tells me I'm wrong, though.
God damn it, Lena. You are so much fun. I love you.
Actually, speaking of Aspen...
Lena goes on to tell me a story about work today, which turns into a story from work the day before. She goes on like that for a while. Lena is... oh my god. Her cheeriness is infectious. Oh my goodness. I try to smile and laugh when it seems appropriate, but my arm is starting to get sore from holding up my phone like this. Finally, she runs out of steam and go on, switching into sneaky mode in seconds.
Anyway, I just thought that was funny. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm super tired. You're coming to the Bell House in the morning, right?
Yup. I'll be there with Aspen.
Okay, see you soon then. I hope. Well, I'll see you either way, but I hope I remember you. Sorry if I don't.
That's fine. Thanks for trying. Good night.
Oh my god. I try to figure out how to hang up, my finger hovering over the screen like I'm about to squish a bug. Fortunately, Lena does it first, and that ends the call for both of us. Whew! I lie back down in bed with my phone in hand. It isn't heavy, but it's definitely a big deal. If this works out tomorrow, it'll change everything for me. Again. I'm not sure if I really thought about what she was getting into when she said she would call me every day. The same goes for Aspen and Juliet, of course. I'm sure all of them mean it when they promise, but those are really hard promises to keep. It behooves me, even though they're all willing to go through so much trouble. Odds are, at some point, at least one of them will miss a day. Not second chances. They start exactly the same. On my other hand, it isn't holding the phone. Gently grabbing it so it's a big pain. But for such a long time, I imagined it was my most elusive tool, my secret weapon. As much hiding and scavenging as I did before, it would have been 10 times worse if any of my crimes had found. Those days really passed me now. Aspen's idea of stopping my magic is interesting. Can't get it out of my head. Being able to remember, to be remembered right now, is the number one thing I ask for right now. Will it always be that way? Say there was a way I could change things and make it so people didn't forget. What if it wasn't possible for me to change my mind later? Sure, it sounds nice in the moment, but forever is a long time. Tug my necklace up so that I can see the bead. It still has a soft white glow to it. I wish I knew what it meant. I wish I knew what any of it meant or how it worked. I wish I didn't have to deal with these questions and problems. Of all the forms for my magic to take, it had to be this confusing one. Gripping my bead in my fist, I yank my necklace off my neck and hurl it away from me. It clatters and rattles against the wall and then the floor, lying like a snake in darkness. Closing my eyes, I silently count in my head. 1, 2. There's no flicker or pop as my necklace reappears around my throat, as if it had never left. My bead hasn't changed at all. Not that I expected it. Sighing, I roll over on my side, not tired enough to sleep, but not feeling like doing much else either. This necklace has been a lot of things before. A comfort, a memento, a guide. It's been my one constant since the beginning. Right now, heavy against my pillow, feels like an anchor. Poor Miho. She's going through so much. Yes. Hey, happy music. Like always, the next morning, I'm cheered up by seeing my friends. After a quick breakfast, Aspen spreads some sheets of paper on the table, and Juliet and I both crowded to see.
So I started doing some research on Gumiho. I found plenty of information that I thought was interesting, but I'm not sure how much of it will be useful.
Hey, that does sound just like me.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
Good. As I was saying, it's hard to figure out what's accurate and what isn't. A lot of the specific details would have had to come from the Gumiho themselves, and as far as I can tell, none of them are talking. I couldn't find anything about memory or forgetting. Maybe it's self-explanatory, why not? Beyond that, most of what seemed accurate were things that we already knew, like being able to change into a fox. Have you had any luck, Juliet?
I'm afraid not. I checked what books I could think of, and none of them yielded any more than you said. I'm not aware of anyone else around who might be helpful either, unfortunately. Of course, it's only been a couple of days so far. I'll keep looking. We're bound to learn something eventually.
I'll keep looking too. There was one other thing that came up I thought might be worth mentioning.
Oh?
I read a lot about Gumiho carrying a special bead that has something to do with their magic. You have one of those yourself, right?
I removed my necklace more gently than last night and hold it for them to see.
Yeah. I've had it my whole life.
May I see it?
You can try.
I pass it to her and Aspen handles it delicately.
Pardon? What do you mean?
It poops out of her hand and back around my neck.
Oh, I see.
Just inspect it, just lean in close and inspect my soul jewel, close to my titties. Just get your face right up in there and go boom!
Yeah, I couldn't get rid of it, even if I wanted to.
Am I wrong? Or is it glowing?
Yeah, that part's new. I was in bed when I noticed it a couple days ago. I know it's important, but not how or why.
Okay, I'll hydrate Varnus.
Your wild instincts inform you.
Juliet says it so matter-of-factly. Not like there's something bad or that I should have gotten rid of. It's still a part of me. My other self, no, the other part of me has gone away, even as I've spent more time away from it. When I first came to Wellington, I still thought of myself as a fox. Now, I'm not sure how I see myself, but my bead and mysteries are a reminder that I'm something different.
Well, that sounds promising. It means something is happening, even if we're not sure what. Let us know if you notice it changing in any other ways, Miho. The more knowledge we have, the better.
Yeah.
I will.
Once again, I need silver. Her shell much more than mine. Will mine look like that someday? I wonder what it took to make hers look so bright. Maybe even Silver herself doesn't know how the bead works. It was instinctual. Shouldn't I understand too? I guess I'll just have to ask sometime. I wrap my necklace back around my neck, popping the magnetic clasp together.
One way or another, we'll soon know more about Miho's magic from your experiment.
Yes, I think it's just about time for Miho and I to head out. By the time we get there, it'll have been a full day.
I'm ready to go if you are. You know I hate sitting around waiting.
Another thing we have in common. All right then, let's be off.
We'll video call.
Good luck, you two. Let me know how it goes.
Do cameras have that power?
Ew.
This time, when we get to the Bell House, Lena isn't waiting outside.
There's always a chance she just forgot in the regular way. I should have texted her first.
Guess we'll find out.
For what feels like the 1,000th time in the past few weeks, I'm shaky with nervous energy. At least there's not any risk here. In the worst case scenario, nothing changes. I take the lead and open the door for Aspen, then follow her in. And chug some water, apparently. Holy shit. I'm already most of the way through that water bottle in one fucking chug. Fuck you, Lexi! Oh no! Oh no! I set myself up for that one. No!
Hey, boss!
She looks at me.
Who's your friend?
Shit! I try to hide the disappointment from my face. Well, it was worth a shot, but it's too bad. It's too bad, but at least I was prepared. Cameras cannot break the curse. Discord has no power over forgetfulness, memory magic. You are but a puny invention of man, Discord. Your webcams have no power here. So apparently I just turn into a fucking evil witch when I'm angry. Like fucking like fucking dramatic and everything. Holy shit.
Miho, I'm
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, fuck you, Lena! That's not funny!
I remember everything. Told you my secret technique would work.
Oh my god. Gotta get going. Good luck. Thanks for coming by, Vard Vard. Fuck me in the ass, in the pussy, in all directions, left, right, up, down, and sideways. Fuck me in every possible conceivable position in which for two people to fuck. God damn it, Lena! Fuck me sideways! Oh, God. I am not okay, Lexi. Fuck you! Here's your fucking skill issue, Lexi. I gotta continue the fucking game.
See you again tonight.
Aspen leans against me in relief. Collapses might be a better way to put it. I can tell she's thinking the same thing I am. Dealing with events like her trip home has been a lot easier to deal with.
God, Lena, you nearly gave me a heart attack. But I'm so glad to hear it that I don't even care.
Me too.
I'm mad at you, but also thank you so much. You're the best, Lena. You really are. Still at my side, Aspen holds my hand and Lena's eyes bug out in shock.
Wait, are you two?
After giving me a quick kiss on the cheek, Aspen nods.
Why, yes, we are.
Lena looks like she's seen a ghost.
Oh, no way! You seriously started dating someone before I did? I thought I had that one in the bag!
Oh yeah, Dryad Boy, I remember him. We planted trees together and did painting together. Dryad Boy.
Like usual, I wasn't aware we were competing, but I certainly did win in this case.
Well, I guess just this once it's fine, since you two are pretty cute together. But I'll win next time!
And what exactly is next time?
Not sure yet, but I'll figure that out soon.
I love her.
I guess I'll leave you two lovebirds alone for a bit. Talk to you tonight, Miho.
Bye.
Bye! Putting her headphones in, Lena disappears into the back of the cafe, leaving the lobby to Aspen and me.
I do only have a bit, unfortunately. Probably better that no customers walk in like this.
Really?
But I'm really, really glad this worked.
Success!
Me too. Now we don't have to worry anymore.
Not nearly as much, at least. I'll be busy this evening, but I'll call you later. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
Okay. I should go tell Juliet that her idea worked too.
we did it!
I'm sure she'll be
The
overjoyed as well.
power of video calls!
Have a good day at work, and I'll try to message you if I can, alright?
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll try to figure out how to send a response.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have lots of practice. Talk to
Really?
you again soon,
If her...
but not soon enough.
Bye.
Bye! We give each other a quick hug, and then I head back to the library to deliver the good news. Like we expected, Juliet's also relieved. She gives me a quick lesson. She gives me a quick lesson in how to send messages, although she's almost as slow as I am. Lesson! That's just one of those freaky words. It's a freaky word. Lesson. Lesson. Oh no! I'm gone. I'm just not here. There is no Neri. There is only weed. Yes, I did. Now there's one left. No! I was gonna take it tomorrow. Chat, she's stealing the last gummy. Yes! No, I medically can't. I medically shouldn't. I shouldn't think. That is true. You can't Yeah, 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 yeah. I spend most of my shift work texting Aspen when I can't. Who lives tomorrow. What are you doing? My glasses! Oh no, your glasses! Here they are. I have them. I have them. Here, let me stand up to give you a hug. I really need a hug right now. Oh my god, this game makes me want to hug you so much, Lexi. She just smacked my ass! She smacked it again! She's smacking my ass! And I'll bite your shoulder. How about that?
What?
Here,
Supposed
give
to
me a
react
kiss.
to that? Nope.
Give me a kiss.
Nope.
No. Please, please, please.
This is for Gary.
No! I love you so much. Okay, I'll free you. Oh my god. Someone is... fuck. Someone's going to highlight all of that. Oh no. Oh, it's, the boy. It's Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me? While I'm sitting at the library's front desk, Gwen and Tommy come in, accompanied by Gerby, of course. She did say that they'd be back again, and two of them come over to where I'm sitting.
Hi there. Sorry to bother you. I know this is a weird question, but the other day there was someone here who played with my son while I was studying, but neither of us can remember who it was. Do you think you might be able to help?
Hey! Actually,
I explain my magic and how I've met Tommy and Gwen a couple times, as well as Elijah. When I'm done, both of them look amazed.
whoa! I can't wait to tell Dad!
That's certainly a lot. But you know what? I believe it. It lines up with the gaps in my memory. I thought I was just getting stressed out and forgetting things. Well, I probably am, but I'm glad it's not the case here. Is there some way to keep from forgetting you? Especially if we've met so many times before already.
Oh, are you listening to Vile, babe? Yo. You. It's like the exact same beats. Don't try to pretend. No, oh, no, wait, it's like, no need to pretend. I'm not your girlfriend. You heard what I said. I'm not your girlfriend. Please just help me carry my amp. It's too heavy for my lady hands. What do all these little knobs mean? I'm too stupid for the music scene. We will never follow your rules. We'll kick your ass, come on, drill. You are such a goddamn prick. Eat my ass and suck my dick. Woo! No need to pretend. I'm not. I'm fucking streaming. Fuck, I forgot I was streaming.
Talk to you later. Good night.
I press the button to end the call on my phone and then gently set the device on my windowsill. Getting through the phone calls needed to make sure I'm not forgotten is more work than I expected. I'm glad the people I've befriended are willing to put in the effort to see me every day. It's such an inconvenience, though. Such a risk. For their sake, as much as my own, I need to try and find a better solution. Whether that means getting rid of my magic entirely or not, I at least have to know what my options are. I can't leave it all for Aspen and Juliet to figure out either. put my own effort in, too. Well, I'm not nearly as good at reading and researching as they are. There's still one idea that's come to mind, and it's finally put it into action. Leaving my phone in my room, I get dressed and slip silently out the front door, making my way to Mount Victoria. Fuck! Oh no. Chat, she's going to see Silver. Oh, she's not gonna want to help. She's gonna want to hurt, actually. Oh my god. This is at the very edge of the path. I transform. Nose close to the ground. I head for the tree line in the wild part of the mountain. I'm rusty when it comes to tracking, and the sheer number of scents that assault my nose is overwhelming. I have to sift between them in my head while I run, disregarding the ones that I can tell are humans or other fabled or just part of nature. It isn't home until I'm far from any roads or homes that I finally catch what I'm looking for. That familiar but unrecognizable presence. Honing in on what I can detect of Silver's trail, I follow it as closely as I can. Fuck. Something, that's the word. Sometimes the bleed goes cold, but I pick it up again a few meters and move in a different direction. The path is winding and hard to follow. How does anyone live like this? You used to live like this, bitch. You lived like this. It doesn't feel as if the path is leading anywhere in particular. I stay on it, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any other sign of her. Finally, after picking up the trail yet again near the river, I follow it until I reach a familiar spot and transform yet again.
No way.
It's beneath. Traces of my dead still there. Weather's destroyed a lot of it. The tunnel is only half caved in. And evidence of the holes where I buried my snacks and supplies remain too. Has Silver been staying here? There aren't any signs of life more recent than mine. Still, her scent empty as if she just disappeared. Something rustles from over near the collapsed den. Even with the moonlight, it's hard for me to see, so I change back into a fox, straining all my senses to detect anything. I don't. Changing forms yet again, I still get the feeling I'm not alone.
Hello?
Closing my eyes, I listen for any kind of response, a footstep, a whisper, or even a breath. All I hear is silence.
Pitiful.
The voice is just inches from my ear, and I leap away on pure instinct, spinning around to face Silver.
I gave you so many chances, and you failed every one of them.
I don't know where she came from, or how I didn't notice her. She's here, slouching in. Oh, I'm not sure that, just like me, she could turn and run at a moment's notice. Or fight. I hope that's not what she wants, because I don't think...
How'd you do that? Sneak up on me like that, I mean. I didn't even have to try. I see nothing has changed since last time. If anything, the human pet has only gotten more docile. Tell me, do they feed you scraps from a bowl as well? It's a plate, usually.
She certainly hasn't gotten any nicer since last time. But as harsh as she sounds, she remains at a distance, and I let myself relax a little. Now that I've had time to get used to her existence, she doesn't seem as intimidating. Even if I was more scared, I wouldn't want to show it like last time. Maybe it's because she reminds me of myself in some ways. Although her arms are crossed, one of her wrists shines like her bead hangs on a strap. It's almost like looking at her. We're as different as any two people can be. Just by existing, I feel some kind of bond with her. Something wild. Beyond her shawl, I can see her eyes.
So you admit it then. Perhaps it's for the best. A dog dreams of nothing more than its master's hand. You can close your eyes, forgetting what made you open them in the first place, and disappear.
Silver spits out her last words like a challenge, daring to respond. Her eyes shine like beams. I don't know. I don't respond. Not because she's made me question myself, because I don't think she'd believe what I have to say. Feels like it's been ages. But really, it's only been a few months since I've been here in New Zealand. Not even a year ago, didn't I feel the same way she does? Telling myself I wasn't missing out on anything by being alone, chasing some dream for decades without stopping to think about it, dreaming my way through life. How could I tell her that? Could I say that would change her life, her mind? I already know the answer. There isn't anything. Sometimes there just are no right words.
I see you've forgotten how to speak as well. But tell me, if you can, what was it you hoped to achieve by coming here? I could have left you chasing your tail in the dark if I'd wanted to, but you've somehow made me curious. I fail to imagine the desires of a hound.
I unhooked my necklace and hold it with one hand. Pearls make a soft sound as they bang against each other, but my bead clatters loudly as its neighbor. Still blunt, same as this morning.
Because I wanted to ask you something. If there was some way to stop her magic. Stop people from forgetting about us.
My fingers curl over the key. I don't even want to see her face to know her reaction. She laughs just once. It sounds like a bark.
You managed to surprise me again. I didn't think even you would be so shameless as to try and rid yourself of your gifts. Ignore them, perhaps, but to abandon them. You have outdone yourself, dog. Fitting that you wear it around your neck like a collar. As for forgetting, I can only guess at what you must mean. Don't think yourself the same as me. My magic is nothing like yours. It takes a different form in every one of our sisters.
Oh, so people can't forget you.
My sisters, I should say.
Then what does yours do instead?
I don't see why I should tell you that. A dog need not concern itself with affairs above its head.
This dog thing is getting pretty old, you know.
Then leave. I only chose to acknowledge you to satiate my own curiosity. It won't happen a second time. Goodbye, dog.
Quick as a flash, Silver transforms, the glow from her bead lingering for a moment in the air. Before her paws have all touched the ground, she's already run away. Soon even her shining fur disappears into the night. I don't give chase. I never really expected her to answer my question in the first place. Still, I don't think this visit was a waste of time. Before I leave, I take a final look around my den. When I was here with Juliet months ago, I expected to be back soon. But since I never went back, I never really said goodbye. It wasn't much, even then, and it's even less now. Compared to some of the other hideouts I've made, I didn't stay here very long. Still, it's special. I'd have a hard time going back to sleeping in the ground instead of a bed again, even if I had to. Maybe it'll change in the future. Right now, I'm pretty sure that this will be the last den I ever made. Looking around, I'm all alone again, and it's silent. The birds that used to chirp and greet me in the morning are either sleeping or gone. Still,
Night night, birdies.
I whisper a final farewell before changing forms and dashing back to the library. The next morning, I once again keep my visit with Silver to myself. Breakfast is tasty like usual, and after a good meal, Juliet goes to bed and leaves Aspen and I are on our own. I stand up from the table and stretch, expecting Aspen to do the same.
Time to go, huh?
Yeah.
Not today, actually. Regina's
Huh?
having me go back to working a mid-shift on some days, so I don't have to go in until noon. Meaning, I can spend the whole morning with you, if you want.
Yes! Date, morning date.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. Just that...
It's
Well, never mind. Sorry, just ignore me. I'm a little out of it.
It's fine, don't worry. But I can't just ignore you either. What's wrong?
Aspen sighs and then just shrugs.
Let's go sit up front and I'll tell you. You need to open the library soon, right?
Yeah? Wanna help?
I'd love to.
Most of the preparations are already done. I thought that word for a second said perpetrators. But we find things to do. I organize the front desk, taking care of some clutter. Clutter. That is such a freaky word. Clutterous. While Aspen does a quick once over the shelves and passes a few out-of-place books. It reminds me of my first day of working here, when Aspen helped out. She's a lot quieter this time, although she keeps herself busy. I wait for her to bring up whatever it is that's on her mind, rather than try to nudge it out of her. After a while, we sit down at the desk, where Aspen looks right at me. At home. She casually unpacks her bag, setting aside a small hand mirror and a new notebook. Then she removes an envelope. It has a fancy logo at the top, but not one I recognize.
This was waiting for me in the mail yesterday.
The plastic part of the envelope crackles as Aspen removes the piece of paper from inside, frowning as she unfolds it. I watch her eyes move as she reads through it silently before sighing again.
It says, Dear Ms. Benoit, we appreciate your manuscript submission and commend you for your success in completing a novel. Unfortunately, we do not find that it fits the criteria we're currently searching for, and as such must respectfully decline.
You got sent a rejection letter? Oh, I'm so jealous. Girl, I've submitted so much shit as a writer. I have gotten a total of 1 rejection letter. They almost just never even fucking bother. Like, holy shit.
Respectfully, Purple Penguin Publications.
Penguin? Fucking penguin random app? Hey, like one of the biggest of the big 5 of fucking every fucking goddamn major publishing house is just owned by like 5 fucking conglomerates. And it fucking sucks. Slapping her hand with the paper, she clicks her tongue.
That's it. Not even 50 words, including names. I doubt they even read past the first chapter. Wait, they said no? Why? As it says, it's not what they're looking for. I wish they would have given more detail than that, but I suppose I'm lucky to hear anything back at all. They're totally gonna regret it in the future when your books are really popular. I hope you're right. I was prepared for rejections, of course. Even Agatha Christie didn't get published until her second book. Still, I wasn't expecting them to come in so fast.
They don't come in fast. They don't come in at all.
You sent it to a few different ones, right? Right. I made a list of my top 15 choices and submitted it to all of them. At first, it was going to be my top 10, but I decided maybe I should expand it some. It turns out that was a good idea. So far, 3 of them have already said no. This one stung a bit more because Purple Penguin is one I was hoping would say
You guys
yes
fucking...
the most.
No, that's where my suspension of disbelief ends. Publishing houses do not send rejection letters. Like, they fucking never do. That's something they don't do. If you get rejected, if they decide not to publish you, then you get ghosted and you never hear anything. And you
I'm
figure out at
sorry.
that point.
I hope your other top choices still work out. Yes, me too. It's why I wasn't going to tell you and Juliet at first. I wanted to wait until I had good news to share. But I'm not sure that'll be coming. I'll try not to be a downer, though. I knew there was a good chance this would happen. Don't let me distract you from work, either. Nah, you won't.
Poor
Here.
girl.
Look at these.
My boobs! In an effort to cheer her up, I pull out some of the writing practices that I've been working on and show them to Aspen.
Wow, you've improved so much already. This looks great, Miho.
With a genuine smile, Aspen slowly flips through the pages. I know there's not much to see, since it's a lot of repeating the same thing over and over, but she still looks at every one.
Really, I'm so proud of you. Thanks.
Showing Aspen my attempts to learn how to write feels a little silly compared to her finishing a whole novel, but I can tell she means every word of praise.
I'm proud of myself, too.
Oh, Miho! I'm proud of you too, Miho. We're all proud of you. Chat, are we proud of Miho? Is everyone proud of Miho? Ari Aries, thank you for the lurk. Sorry if I can't notice shit right now. My brain is in outer space. Fuck you, I'm in the background, Lexi. Who are you talking to? Is that Pox? Hi, Pox. I'm live on stream. Don't worry, Aspen. If Miho has anything to do with it, something will be coming. And it's you, Aspen. Did you just say let's be honest, Lexi? No, did you say not let's, as in let us be honest, but les with a Z be honest? Did you just say that? From the very start, having Aspen in my life has inspired me to be a better person. Now that we're in love, it makes me want to try at least twice as hard. I want to be able to love her writing too. Even if those penguin people don't like it, I'm sure I will, because it comes from her heart. I believe in Aspen, even when she doesn't. just like she's always believed in me. I want to do everything I can to live up to that faith. Oh my God, this really is just how I feel about you, babe. This is really just how I. Oh my God. Because I believe in her all the time, even though she almost never believes in herself. And she's just the most incredible, amazing person in those tell. I've never met anyone like Lexi before in my life. I just love her so much. I never want to be apart from her ever again. I hope my microphone's getting cut off right now. I'm actually crying. I just love Lexi so goddamn much. Fuck. This game is. It's getting to me. It's really fucking getting to me. I am gonna fucking need snuggles after this stream is over. Aspen sticks around for a while, reading a book from one of the shelves. I keep my nose to the grindstone all morning, using every free minute that I get to practice, only taking a break to say goodbye to Aspen when she leaves. I've heard that phrase only twice in my life. Nose to the grindstone. Fuck. Even when it gets boring, which doesn't take very long, and even after my hands start to hurt, I keep practicing. One letter at a time, I'll get there. Oh, if she did, that's weird because I was thinking it. Hey, LRB, love ya. Let's go to Hatai Itai Park with Lena. Leah? Leia? Lena? Lena, as in Tracer. Early in the afternoon. Hey, Theodosia, I am fully fucked up again. I am fucking blazed out of my fucking mind. Early in the afternoon, my phone buzzes as I get a call. I check it, expecting to see Juliet or Aspen, but I'm surprised, and not surprised, when I see that it's Lena.
Hello?
Miho, I need your help. It's an emergency.
What? What's wrong?
Come to the park. I'll tell you there.
The call ends when Lena hangs up. I have no clue what's going on, but it sounds serious. I put on my shoes and hurry to the park as fast as I can. It's gonna be like trivial bullshit, ain't it? When I get there, I quickly spot Lena, her bright pink outfit making it easy.
Lena, what's happening?
Oh, Miho, good thing you're here. It's a disaster. Cyrus asked me to be in a play with him.
Play? Wait, that's it?
What do you mean, that's it?
I thought you were hurt or something. You said it was an emergency.
It is. I have to give him my answer soon.
You want me to bully you, Theodosia? You little brat. You think you're so clever, don't you, Theodosia? You think you're looking up at me, smirking. Well, guess what? I will put my leash around you, and I'll make you beg for me. You'll call me Mommy, too. I think I might be going too hard. Yeah, sorry. Sorry if that was too much bully. I'm... Yeah. I sigh and force myself to come down to Lena's level. I was expecting... Jesus Christ! What I said. I'm good. One, no, I'm not. Yeah, I know, but yeah. The question is, are you? good, Theodosia. Oh, you want me to be your mommy, Theodosia? Clean up your room! Do the dishes! Make your bed!
Okay, I don't get it. Why is that such a bad thing? I thought you wanted to spend time with him.
I do, but that's a lot of responsibility. He wants me to play Siegfried, and he'd be the White Swan.
Wait, you wouldn't be the White Swan?
I don't know the characters, but that seems a little backwards. Are you afraid you can't do it?
Sort of. I'm afraid that if something went wrong, that'd ruin any chance I have.
Seeing Lena being so nervous about something is the total opposite of what I'd normally expect from her. Even during the other activities we tried, she always gave it her all. Fuck, was kind of funny with all the high slurring. Yeah, I would have been a lot less slurry if I had not had THC gummies and my brain is in outer space.
When do you have to give him an answer?
Today! That's why it's an emergency!
Whoa, can't you tell him you need longer to think about it?
Well, it's already been a while. I thought I'd make up my mind by now, but I still haven't. What do you think I should do?
I would suggest, Lena, practice on popsicles so that you'll be really good. Fuck. Just then, I noticed Cyrus himself walking up the path towards us.
Oh, there he is.
Lena turns to see him, then looks back to me with fright.
I'm out of time!
She tries to put on a cool face as Cyrus reaches the two of us. I would suggest not building a nest on his head. A bird and tree joke. Bird, tree. I don't think you have to worry, though, LRB. Swans build their nests in marshes and lakes.
Hi there. Sorry to bug you, Lena, but have you decided yet?
Not yet. Still thinking about it, sorry!
It's already been a week.
Nuh-uh, not for another 43 minutes. Then it'll have been a week.
Both Cyrus and I just stare at her.
Can you make up your mind in the next 43 minutes?
You bet I can!
Okay, I'll just stand here.
Wait, for real?
Do I look like I'm joking?
I can never really tell.
Cyrus sighs.
Look, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I need to know so I can ask someone else. I already have someone cast for all the other main roles. It's just Siegfried and a couple extras that are left.
Finally, he looks at me.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation.
It's okay. We were just talking about you.
Wait, you know who I am?
Yeah, we've met before. We were partners at that painting class.
Huh. I was trying to remember who I was paired up with. I have the picture I made, but it didn't really help much.
Yeah, I have this magic where people forget about me after a day if I don't talk to them again.
I've had to explain this so many times by now that it just feels normal to talk about.
Really? I think I have that too, except it's not magic.
Nah, you're pretty hard to forget, Cyrus. You're just like... He's like every fucking mid-2000s Hot Topic boy. He really is. He's a fucking scene kid.
How do you and Lena know each other then?
We do a vid call every day. I talk about my life and Miho talks about hers.
So far, that's only really half true. But I don't mind.
I see. Say, Miho, right? How would you feel about being a tree?
A tree.
Yeah, in the play, I mean. There's still a couple small parts like that I need to fill.
Oh,
Lena's face lights up with excitement.
if you do it, I'll do it.
Wait.
My immediate reaction is to say no. Being up on a stage in front of people is still a lot for me, no matter how much better I've gotten at talking. But it seems like it would be helping out Lena and Cyrus too.
What would I have to do?
Stand there. Haven't you seen a tree before?
Bitch, you're a tree! You're a fucking tree! Oh, wait. Cyrus is pretending to be Lena. I'm pretending to be Cyrus, so I guess that must mean Lena's pretending to be me. What the fuck am I saying?
That's it.
That's it.
I sigh the heaviest sigh of my life. I hope I don't forget this. Forget this. Forget this.
Fine.
I tossed my water bottle in the air, but I didn't catch it. Water bottle. Both of them perk up, and I see an actual smile on Cyrus's face for maybe like the first time ever. Like,
Cool.
shut up.
I appreciate it.
We're gonna be great. You're gonna be the best tree in the play.
Big deal.
Rehearsal starts soon. I'll send you both the info. I guess I'll need to talk to you every day too, right?
Yeah, otherwise you'd have to ask me every time.
Oh, let's make a group chat.
Lena instantly pulls out her phone and starts tapping. Hey Lena, how good are you at avoiding splinters? No reason. Oh God. Can you imagine what splinters on your clit would feel like? Oh, fuck. Okay, now that is not funny anymore. Oh, God.
I'm not sure.
Done.
I feel my phone in my pocket. I feel my phone shake in my pocket, and Cyrus checks his as well.
I guess that works.
Yeah, he does, doesn't I said he was a mid-2000s emo kid. Don't make a big deal or anything. Make a... This is stupid.
Anyway, thanks, both of you. See you at rehearsal.
See
He's
ya.
an emo boy who never grew past his scene phase. No wonder Lena's into him. 'Cause that's like shit straight girls are into.
Bye.
Bye. Cyrus takes off, leaving Lena and I by ourselves.
Thanks as well. I feel a lot better having someone else I know be there.
No prob. Although, I'm not so sure about being in front of a crowd. Plus,
Oh,
all the other actors will forget who
are
I
your
am unless I
bones
talk to
okay,
them too.
Theodosia?
Maybe we can make a really big group chat. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine if you're just gonna be an extra. It'd be a bigger problem if you were gonna have a speaking role.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever been in a play before?
Oh, tall mommy. Okay, Theodosia, oh my. Oh. I mean, I'm sorry that it's common, but hey, listen. Tall women equals very hot. And Theodosia, you are tall women.
Not since I was in school, but I know the story and the part, so it should be okay. Now that I've decided, I'm gonna do my best.
Now she seems more like the Lena I know. Fiery and full of energy. It was a surprisingly easy emergency to deal with. Yes, you are. You're fucking hot, Theodosia. Don't fucking deny it. There's no point in denying the obvious. You're fucking hot.
In fact, I'm gonna go start practicing. See you soon!
The world's smartest hotness scientists had a convention, and in the science of hotness convention, they universally decided, yes, Theodosia is hot. Can't argue with science. Not long after the sun went down, it started to get pretty cold. I'm just trying to build up your self-confidence. That's okay, LRB. I don't either. Okay, I will. Hey, Lexi! You're hot! You're the hottest woman I've ever seen before in my life. She gave me the middle finger. I was just, like, trying to make you feel confident and, like, telling you to believe in yourself, because I'm someone who cares about you. I think you're fucking cool as shit. I find myself sitting in the windowsill looking out before I go to sleep for the night. It's cozy in here, so I have plenty of extra blankets if I need them. My breath fogs up the window, but the cold stays on the other side. I was actually saying earlier how I had a lot of fun in the Lancer game, though I should have fucking vented heat to blow up the Demolisher. Because that was exactly what that build was designed to do. It's cozy in here, and I have plenty of extra blankets if I need them. My breath fogs up the window, but the cold stays on the other side. Up Mount Victoria, though, in the trees and valleys, it must be miserable out there. I wonder where Silver is and how she deals with the rain. Does she make a hole and burrow underground like I used to? Or maybe she finds somewhere dry to sneak into, like an empty shed or an abandoned house. She's rude and abrasive and hasn't said a single nice thing to me. I hope she's safe anyway, as she's the only other Gumiho I've just met. I can't help but care about her, just a little. I doubt she feels the same way about me, but that's okay. I wouldn't either in her shoes. Lexi shows affection by either bratty anger or puppy mannerisms. Hey, babe! You show off your affection by either bratty anger or puppy mannerisms. Right now it's bratty anger. Right now it's bratty anger. No, I said that you're bratty. Oh, cool, Theodosia. I know how bad it feels to be stuck out in the cold, with everything turning into mud around you, or shivering under a tree that blocks most, but not all, of the rain. Wherever she is, I hope she's warm and dry. That is, she's got fucking empathy. That's like you, like, oh, this person's a jerk, but I hope they're okay. You have fucking empathy, and other people feeling bad makes you feel bad, girl. That is like the most thing I have ever experienced in my life. Don't fight the truth, Lexi. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. I wonder if that's the first time someone's wished that for her. Lexi is a triple B. You're absolutely boss bitch bottom. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, fuck. Thank God Automod asked me if I wanted to allow that. If it just, like, was something I had to, like, go into a tab to check, I wouldn't have been able to find that. Okay, I am gonna go on, like, one more day, but first, I have to go to the bathroom. The next day, the rain has stopped, but it's still gross and wet outside. Dreary, dreary, as Aspen put it. Still, it's as busy a day as I've ever seen at the library. And I'm gonna go pee. Lexi's a bottom, but not a pushover. So yeah. You know what's something she demanded I do every time I walk past her desk? While she's working there is I have to pay the head pat toll. She has demanded a toll of head pats from me. That's how you know she's a power bottom. A bratty power bottom. My main job is stopping people at the door and getting them to wipe the mud off their shoes before they go in. I care about it a lot because my secondary job is cleaning up mud off the carpet. The door swings open and a big cyclops stomps in, looking around.
Hiya! Welcome to the library. Wipe your feet before you come in.
Pardon? I won't be here long. I don't mean to get in your way. I'm just looking for a friend.
Who's your friend?
Oh, no one. I'm sure he'd said he'll be here, but I don't see him. I'll try again later.
especially in winter, where she gets ice-cold hands of death. Hey, this morning, I was the one with the ice-cold hands of death. I think probably because I had to shower with cold water, because I can't shower with hot water, because that will wash out the hair dye. So I had to shower with cold water. God, it looks so great though. It's like hanging in front of my face right now. And I love it. I love my black hair. We do the black hair dye.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Babe, hi. Oh, you're busy.
You. Thank you. And I do apologize if I got any dirt on your floor.
Apologizing all the way back out the door, the Cyclops leaves as quickly as he came. The door stays shut, which gives me a minute to find some fresh towels and rags. Once the entryway is as tidy as I can get it, I sit behind the desk to work on my reading and writing. It isn't long before the door swings open again, but it shuts before anyone enters, and I can hear grumbling from outside.
Come on, Pippa. At least hold the door.
I'm protecting the notebook. You get the door.
Here, let me.
Oh! Oh, it's the... Oh! Girl squad. It's the girl squad. It's the squad rolling up. The gang from the hood. The gang rolling up on my hideout. Motherfuck! They found us, chat! Get ready for a shootout! Two of them, including the one carrying a notebook, who must be Pippa, look around in awe while the other girl approaches
Hello
me.
there, miss. My name's Cello.
Hi, Cello.
My friends and I are here in New Zealand for a class trip, and we're supposed to research and put together a project on a special place in Wellington.
I'm sorry, Theodosia. Are you okay? People were I gotta find, like, the right balance for the audio. People were complaining that I was too quiet earlier. Would you like me to turn it down? How about right here? Is this...
We were hoping you might have some suggestions for where to start.
Hello, stringed instrument.
Hey!
She
I know,
is! She's a stringed
but,
instrument!
I'm not the best person to ask, really. I've only lived here for a couple months. But I know a couple people who might be able to help. One of them's at work right now. The other one also lives here at the library, but she's asleep right now.
I really did.
Did you say she lives here?
And did you say also?
Armand, Pippa, please. I'm sorry my two friends don't know how to not be so nosy. It's fine. Julie, she's the one who owns this place. And I both live here. I have a room upstairs.
That sounds like it would be too good to be true. Think about it. You'd have all kinds of books around for inspiration.
Or just for reading. It'd be impossible to get bored in a place like this.
You'd be surprised. But you guys aren't the first ones to say that.
Is it alright if we look around?
It is a library, you know. They're meant for looking around.
It's still polite to ask.
Yep, it's fine. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
We will. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Ah, VTubers. Oh, wait. The noisy pair head off to browse the books. Although they seem like carefree kids, I can tell they're handling the books with respect, as Juliet would say. The third girl, cello, the stringed instrument, stays by the desk. Play Pachelbel's Canon in D. Wait, no, that sucks for playing cello on. It has, like, 4 notes over and over. That's like, the violins sound great, the second violins sound great. There's a girl named Cello in this game. Someone thought it would be a good idea to use cello. Hey, Cello, I heard Yo-Yo Ma's latest song. You two are too great together. Or, hey, Cello, aren't you late for the symphony? Ah, kids on the playground can be so cruel.
Ms. Miho? Since you're new here, would it be alright if I asked you a few questions about your experiences?
She also has a notebook with her. Although it's smaller than Pippa's, it reminds me of the ones Aspen always carries with her.
Sure, I don't mind. But like I said, I don't know much about Wellington or New Zealand at all.
That's okay. It's why I wanted to ask. I also haven't lived in Amarina for very long. I'm not even from the underworld. My family and I just moved there, so I don't know it the same way Armand and Pippa do. I hope that didn't sound weird.
I know what you mean. Don't worry. I'm not from the underworld either. Go ahead, ask away.
Thank you.
She takes a seat in one of the chairs near me, tail curling around one of the legs.
Is there anything you wish you'd known before you came here?
Right now I'm just looking for friends to hang out with later online or in person. Cello is a funny name. I'm glad we agree on that, Theo Doja. Doja, what to say to you? Hey Lexi, she said she decided on that name for herself before she was a Hamilton fan. Probably a lot. She said 17th time this year. Looking out the window, I can see my answer.
I wish I'd known how Rainier was going to be. I was
Now
scared at
18!
Do you not like the rain? I love it. It reminds me of being home in the ocean.
She flaps her tail enthusiastically.
I wish it would rain every day. That was one of the hardest things to get used to when my family moved on shore to Amarina. It's so dry, even with the canals. Is there anything that makes this city different from others you've been to? Or anything you miss?
It's hard to say. I've made more friends than I have anywhere else. Maybe it's something about the people. Everyone I've met has been really friendly. So, there's not too much that I don't have here.
Oh, that's good to know. It's not always easy for me to talk to people, so I've been worried about doing this report.
I'm the same way. I think you're doing just fine.
Thanks, Ms. Miho. Did you ever have a project like this when you were in school?
Oh, I didn't go to school.
Well, I didn't really go to school, so to speak.
Were you homeschooled?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I see. I just have one more question. Do you have a favorite place in Wellington so far?
My favorite place? There's a cafe I like called the Bell House. I have a friend who works there, actually. The drinks they make are good.
That does sound really nice. I think it's hard to feel like you belong somewhere until you find a special place for yourself.
After writing down all my answers, Cello puts down her pen.
Maybe that's the problem. No matter what, it's going to be hard for us to write if we don't see anything for ourselves. Thanks for answering all my questions. We're going to be here all week, so we'll probably come back with more.
Anytime. Good luck with your project.
Thank you. I'll go make sure my friends aren't causing any problems either.
This is like... I love how they're both, like, awkward, but they're just, like, perfectly communicating with each other.
Nice kins.
Later that day, while I'm working on my writing worksheets, the door opens and I glance up to see another kid entering the library. This time it's Tommy, accompanied by his dad.
Hey, me! See any cool bugs lately? Nope, don't think so. Have you? Yeah, I saw a hoo-hoo beetle. I couldn't catch it.
Hoo-hoo beetle?
Oh,
Hoo-hoo.
that's really neat.
That's what it's. That's the no. That's the call of the hoo-hoo beetle. It goes hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. I thought it was just like a weird laugh, but now it sounds bad.
So you're the famous Miho I keep hearing about, huh?
I'm Miho. I don't know about famous.
You're a legend in our households, that's for sure. I've heard all about you from Tommy and Gwen. I'm Elijah, by the way.
We've met before.
Well, you already know who I am. We've met before, though.
Have we? I hear that's easy to forget.
Tommy waves a hand to get our attention before we start talking.
I'm gonna go look for more spiders again. Bye!
Don't cause any trouble now, okay? And don't touch anything that's gonna bite you back.
I don't know how many bugs could be left in the library at this point. I don't stop Tom. I know he's pretty harmless, and I don't need to worry about him. Once Tommy and Irby leave, I turn my attention back to Elijah.
Anyway, we met each other a while ago at the Botanic Garden. I caught a bug by accident and Tommy wanted it.
Oh, so that was you, was it? I was trying to remember who we were with. So wait, that means that you're the one who can see Tommy's friend Gerby, right?
Yep. I can see him right now with Tommy.
Fable is next to Tommy, like always, helping him search for their eight-legged prey. Whenever he said, hears me say his name, he gives me a jolly wave like Tommy did. You're already fucking talking like a New Zealander, Miho.
Huh.
Although Elijah's staring at the same spot I am, I can tell that all he sees is empty space. Elijah pulls out a pen and a notebook from his pocket. Like I've seen Aspen do. Clicks the pen into writing mode. That is how the Aspen.
What's he look like, if you don't mind?
He's got a white face and body with purple flower petals on his head and shoulders. And some green leaves for his hair. He has eyes but not a mouth. And he floats.
Nodding. Elijah writes down everything I said.
That's exactly how Tommy described.
Why didn't you think he was real? There's all kinds of fable, you know?
I know. It's just... Did you have an imaginary friend when you were younger? Well, I did. And Tommy's the kind of boy who would have one too. Not that Gwen and I thought that was a bad thing, of course, but since no one else could see him, we thought he was just pretend. Hearing he's real is still a shock.
Across the house, Tommy creeping around on tiptoes, very close high above, using his aerial position to get a better view.
I'm glad, though. Real glad. In fact, that's why I'm here. I want to try and see if I can find anything in the books about a fabled like him. Not sure why you're able to see him either. Other fabled haven't been able to. You're the first person I've ever met who can. Unless I forgot them too. I need to write that down.
Elijah's pen scratches against the paper. In the quiet library, I can hear the sound clearly. Elijah seems pretty casual and relaxed, so I feel like I can ask him a question that's been weighing on my mind. One that I know isn't exactly polite to ask.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I'm an open book.
Why are you and Gwen getting divorced? I mean, I've talked to both of you, and you seem like you get along.
Scratching roughly stops. Taps the pen.
Because people just change. Sometimes in different ways. Don't get me wrong, she's still one of the best people I know. We're just better off not being together. It hurts, but if we'd stayed married, it just would have hurt more. Eventually, you have to rip that bandage off. It's for the best for all three of us. I mean, Gwen works
Maybe
at
my
Playoff for him
microphone
too.
was too far
Yeah,
away,
both
or
still
my
have the same
hair
goal.
was in the
That's to
way.
do right by our kid.
That seems rough for Tommy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. We're all still getting used to it, I think. You know what they say about time healing? Well, I'm glad he's got a friend after all. Thanks for letting him play here too. I hope he's not too much trouble.
Nah, he's great.
Nah, if he was, I wouldn't let him come back.
Elijah laughs.
That's good to know. I'm gonna go get a start on that research. With any luck, you'll see me again soon with...
Good luck.
So many of the people I know do research. I never realized that was such a popular hobby. After a while, Elijah returns to the desk like he promised, with a couple of books in his hands. One of them is so thick even Aspen would think twice about trying to read it.
Alright, I only skimmed through these, but they seem promising. So I'll take them home, and I managed to find a picture of another fabled who looks kind of like what you were describing. It seems like they're not from the underworld, so there's not a whole lot known about them. Would you mind if we keep in touch? Gwen tells me that's the way to not forget you.
Sure, that's fine. Just call me in the morning or night.
I'm already swapping numbers with a lot more people than I expected. Probably more than Juliet herself even expected. This time, as all of them leave, Gerby comes over and lands on the desk in front of me. He waves his petals at me before spinning in a circle like a top. Then he bows and hurries off after Tommy.
Another fabled from somewhere else.
Gerby may be a mystery, but for Tommy's sake, I'm glad he's around.
Whole day to ourselves, finally! This has been one of the busiest weeks of my life.
Sorry, can you hear me okay? Let me turn it up a little bit more. How about now? Is this better? Okay, give me a sec. Yes. This is me with the Oh, was it too much grain? So it was a sound quality thing. That is, that's a shitty microphone thing. I don't know what I can do about that.
Mine too. But in a good way.
Yeah.
Of course. The best way.
Yeah. Alone with just each other in the library, Aspen slides her chair closer so she can kiss my cheek. Hey, game, I just want you to know, if this gets 18 plus, I will have to close the game out because Twitch won't allow that.
What do you want to do today? The world is our oyster.
I mean, I looked it up and this was supposedly safe to stream as far as I could tell.
Oysters. Wanna get lunch?
We just finished breakfast.
It's never too early to start thinking about lunch.
Laughing, Aspen stands up and offers me her hand.
It's a little early for that, but I could do with some fresh air. Care to join me for a walk?
Sure. I'll go
Yes.
anywhere you want.
hand squeezes mine as we step outside into the daylight. Everything feels different and new when I'm with Aspen now. Something as simple as walking down the hill from the library, something I've done almost every day for months now, is more special than her next to me. It really does feel like that. That's really what it feels like. I had been expecting falling in love to be harder, or something I had to push myself to do. I'm surprised by how easy it is. Like a dam that had been holding back a river. Since I let myself open up to the possibility of being in love, the rest has just come naturally. Simply existing around her feels nice. I meant it when I said I know anything she wanted.
It's been a while since I've seen the ocean. How about a walk to the waterfront?
Sounds good. That's where the oysters are, after all.
Not quite what I was thinking, but close enough. Let's see if I can remember how to get there.
Oh, I know the way. Want me to lead?
By all means.
I take us towards Mount Victoria and the beach. Other people smile or nod or wave as we pass them by, sometimes with a word of greeting, too.
I can't believe you've only been here a fraction of the time I have, but you already know your way around so much better than I do.
I used a lot of that time to learn. Besides, navigating is second nature for me. I can do it without trying.
I'm glad, because I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned, but I'm terrible with directions myself. It's a good thing you offered to lead, because I was about to take us in the other direction.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That would have been fun too. Would have been a surprise for both of us.
Yes, and for whatever poor person whose yard we wander into.
Don't worry. That's something else I'm good at. Not getting caught in people's yards.
Maybe I'd be better at it than navigating, at least. Do you ever miss it? That life, I mean.
Nah.
Yeah, why would she? She's here with you. She glances at me in surprise.
That was awfully quick. You didn't even have to think about it.
I don't need to.
I've thought about it a lot, actually. Almost all the time for a while. But even though there are things that I miss, there are too many things that I have now that I couldn't give up. Like this.
I stop walking for a second so that I can kiss her cheek. Like she did to me this morning. Oh my god, they're so cute! Chat, they're so cute!
Very true. You better not give that up. Still, you've got to avoid things like going to work or paying bills and all the other little things that most people wish they could run away from.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck.
People like you?
Absolutely people like me. I first fell in love with reading because it was an escape from the real world. A distraction from being alone, or sad, or anything else. Even if I couldn't live an exciting life, at least I could experience one through someone else's eyes and words. In those stories, there were often characters who remind me of you. Going wherever they please, doing whatever their hearts tell them to.
Or Mio is just short. I think Mio is short because she's shorter than Victoria as well. I'm gonna be honest. Mio has a lot in common with my Lancer character. She also has a lot in common with me.
Having wished so desperately to go from my normal, boring life to one of adventure, I would certainly understand if you ever wanted to go back to it.
I shake my head.
You've got it all wrong. What you just said about going where I want or following my heart, I'm doing both of those things right now.
She's right. We're not too far from the water, but we're even closer to Mount Victoria. Looking up towards its top, I have an idea.
Do you mind if we go up the mountain a little bit? I want to show you something.
The mountain? I'm not exactly dressed for hiking, or built for it.
That's fine. It's not a hike. It's pretty easy to get to.
All right, well, I'm up for it. Lead the way. Again.
We take the regular trail up towards the top before we reach the summit. I let us off the path.
This way.
I can see the curiosity on Aspen's face, but she doesn't question me. It'll be easier to just show her anyway. It's slower as a human fox, but it doesn't take us long to reach our destination.
Ta-da! Here we are.
And this is... where?
Home sweet home. Or at least it was.
My den isn't even worse condition now. Last time I came, I actually have to spend a moment looking for the exact spot. Yeah, Aspen, this was all I had before you came into my life. It's fucking nothing. My life is literally fucking nothing without you in it. Oh shit, I was saying that to Aspen, but that's actually how I feel about Lexi. I was supposed to be in character. Once I find it, I move aside some of the brush that's built over the heap of mud.
This was my den. I lived here until Juliet let me move into the library. I buried food that I stole in the ground to save it for later. So everything was at least a little dirty. And when it rained, my ceiling would turn into my floor. Still, it was one of the nicer dens I've made, if I do say so myself. And I've made a lot of dens. But now that I've had my own bed, pillows and stuff, it'd be hard to sleep in a hole in the ground again.
Looking around, Aspen nods. She picks up a branch that's fallen halfway into the collapsed burrow.
I do love what you've done with the place, though. Ceiling on the floor, or not.
Well, if you ever need a break from your apartment...
She paces around a little bit, exploring the area. Not much to see. Eventually, she returns to myself.
Thank you for showing me, all the same. Even if it's better, I know it can't be easy to just turn your life around 100%.
There are things I miss sometimes, but trust me, I like what I have now way more. If I didn't want to be with you, I wouldn't be. I'm really good at running away from things I don't like. I'm not going anywhere.
I have seen that for myself. It's true.
Exactly. So I mean everything I say to you. Everything.
He's so cute! Chat, how are they so fucking adorable? Oh my god. Ugh. laughs at all my dumb jokes. I feel like I'm doing an okay job so far. That's adorable. Mm. Mhm. Oh! Oh! Only a few days after I agreed to be in a play with Lena and Cyrus, it's time for the first rehearsal. Even though I'm not going to be as involved in it as they are, I still want to see what everything is like. Head to the park and find the area that's been set up for practice. When I went there, I met a bunch of people waiting for an any of the other actors. I tried to explain them. Most of them are reading through big conversations. They have small groups. Lena's one of the people I'm I don't join her. Good night, Ari.
Ready to be a tree?
As ready as I'll ever be. What about you? Are you nervous?
Me? Nervous? No way!
You're nervous, aren't you?
So that only happens when it comes to Cyrus, huh?
Maybe just a little. That's different, though. Hey, you should go find him and get a copy of the script, too.
I don't have any lines. What's the point? It isn't hard to locate Cyrus. He's surrounded by a few boxes of props, snacks, and other supplies, like Lena promised, or maybe Frank. He's been included in our check-in calls to make sure he remembers me. He nods when he sees me approaching.
Oh, it's my favorite tree.
Hey! Lena said I should get a copy of the script.
That's a pretty good idea. Let me find yours.
He digs through a bunch of copies of the script until he finds the one with my name on it.
Here you go. I marked all the parts where you'll be on stage.
Flick through the pages. A few sections are circled in red pen. I'm glad he did that because it'd take me a long, long time to read through the whole thing on my own.
Feel free to relax for today. We'll do some dry reads and not much else.
Okay, I can do that.
But Mother, today is my birthday. It's not necessary to...
She stops, shaking her head.
Maybe a bit more whiny.
Hey,
Oh, Miho! Tell me which one you think sounds better.
she repeats the line she was just practicing twice, just like when she made a drink that Miho and Aspen. I have a hard time telling the difference.
The second one.
Okay, I thought so too. In ballet, you don't have to worry about talking or sounding good. This is harder than I thought.
Have you done the ballet version before?
Nah, but I've seen others perform it a million times. up doing it someday if I'd stuck with ballet.
Why'd you quit? I never really got the chance to ask before.
Yeah, you're okay talking about it, that is. Lena looks off into the distance, seeming unusually serious. Her wings sag and she might.
It's kind of complicated. Mostly because my parents really wanted me to do it. Like, really wanted. Ballet or dancing or anything like that. But I'm just like, hello? Can you get any more cliche than a swan girl doing ballet? Or any of that stuff? That's one of the reasons I wasn't sure about saying yes to Cyrus.
I don't get it. What's so bad about that?
They're always like, do this, do that, it's tradition, it's expected, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to live my life like that, you know? I want to do my own thing.
Yeah!
So you quit ballet because you don't like it?
I do like ballet, and I'm good at it too. But if I kept doing it, it wouldn't be for myself. Does that make sense?
I think so.
It reminds me of some of the conversations I've had with Aspen and Juliet. They encourage me to push myself. Lena's in the same situation, but a different age.
Anyway, now that I've said yes to doing this, I'll do my best. I've got to be the best actor in the whole performance.
That sounds more like the Lena I know. I let her practice her lines too, sometimes saying the lines for other characters if she asks for it. Eventually Cyrus calls everyone together to do some parts as a group. I sit on the sidelines and watch. Both Lena and Cyrus give it their all. Just like Lena promised, some of the other actors sound a little bored or unsure of themselves. Those two don't have any issues. After a while, Cyrus calls an end to the rehearsal. We all go our separate ways until next time. The first guests of the day are the school kids from last Friday. They enter one at a time, not struggling through the door this time. The girl I talked to before, Cello, comes over to the desk.
Good morning, Ms. Miho.
Morning! How'd your project go?
We're still working on it.
Some of us are. Some of us just want to wander around.
It's not wandering if you have a destination.
Around isn't a destination.
He reminds me of Lena and Aspen. Cello sighs and rubs her face. She must have to put up with this a lot.
Well, that's why I wanted to come ask for Ms. Miho's advice again.
Again?
Yeah, have you met her before?
What? She helped us just a couple days ago.
We thought Anna and Armand looked at each other. Even looking back, I could tell Cello. I've gotten so used to my friends remembering that I didn't think how weird it was for Cello to remember. Oh shit! Strange as it is, it feels like another mystery instead of a life-changing event. Another question that I can't answer. In other words, not worth dwelling on. I just shrug and Cello and smile, the same way I've seen Aspen do sometimes.
It's fine. It's just a thing that happens.
Young Mermaid doesn't look totally convinced, but she nods all the same. I have also seen Aspen act like
Well, if it's fine with you, I had another question to ask.
Ask away!
Last time, you told me about your favorite place. Are there any other spots in Wellington that you like?
She looks back at her friends who are both distracted by some of the library next.
We're having trouble settling on a topic.
Oh, I know!
Girl Pippa hurries over the deck. I didn't think she was even think he was listening.
Do you think you could show us around town?
Pippa?
Huh.
That's a lot to ask, don't you think?
Now all three of them are at
She can say no.
She's working. She can't just get up and leave.
Actually,
I still aren't getting it. I don't think we can find it.
I can't spend all day, but I can show you a couple places.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep.
All three of them look at each other and grin. The first place I take them is to the top of Mount Victoria.
This was one of the first places I went to when I came to Wellington.
It's so beautiful.
Cello and Armand both stand at the railing, looking out at the city the same way I once did. I went from there feeling the same kind of things I did. Pippa is right behind them. First, I think she's right. It's like Aspen. I walk a bit closer, I see that she's fine instead. With a few strokes, she sketches up the shape of the railing of the slope mountain. These little boxes are
Ooh, you're really good.
non-artists always say that.
Thanks!
Despite that, we're basically ready to snap the book shut.
Oh, look at this!
Both and I turn to see Armand and Cello stand by the binoculars. Cello puts her eyes to them. I pull back around.
I can't see anything.
Oh, here.
I fish around. Fish around. Get it, Cello? In my pockets until I find a couple coins. I hand them to Armand.
Thanks.
He feeds them into the machine, and Cello's able to look around.
Whoa.
She hands slowly from side to side before letting Armand having all have a turn. He looks all over, bouncing the lens up and down.
Pippa, do you want to try?
For a second, she considers it, and Pippa shakes her head.
Fine. Let's see something else.
As we walk down to the waterfront where the market is, the sea is as blue as I've ever
Oh, it would be nice to go for a swim.
Maybe for some of us.
Yeah, fish girl.
Is there an ocean near where you guys are from?
Oh no, but there's a giant lake and tons of canals. Cello spends basically all of her time in them.
I'd rather take a boat than an airship when possible, even if it's slower.
You would have swam all the way here if you could.
So, there's just something about being on your own with the ocean, when you feel like you belong. What if we did our project about this beach?
I definitely don't belong in the ocean. Can we pick something else?
I'm with Armand on this one. It's the same as any other ocean.
What
You
the fuck?
guys just can't see it, I guess.
It's where you're from. You're allowed to feel special about it. Besides, the ocean does have a kind of beauty to it, I suppose. You take my usual pep and end up back in the street. Like always, it's alive with all sorts of people doing all sorts of things. As we're walking, Armand stops dead in his tracks once.
Are those movie cameras? Are they filming something?
Without waiting for an answer, he runs off towards the corner of the street that is fenced
Huh.
off.
That fence wasn't here before.
Armand comes to a stop against the fence and wraps his fingers around the blades. Sure enough, there's a whole crew of people operating cameras and other gear.
Whoa, they really are making a movie.
What do you think it'll be about?
Probably something about German vampires living in New Zealand. People sitting on a bench across the city are dressed in costumes, although it looks like they'll be taking a break. One of them carries a big staff, another was messing with the necklace that he's wearing. Most of them have swords on their side.
Some kind of documentary, maybe?
Maybe.
A burly man with a short mustache notices us and stomps in our direction.
Hey, you kids, scram! Get out of here!
But we were just...
Yeah, I don't care what you were just doing. Move it!
He is, and he makes a grumpy gesture at me, and I turn back around. Sometimes I remember why I used to not like this.
What a jerk.
Yeah. Sorry, Armand.
Oh, it's okay. I got to see a little bit at least.
His voice comes out kind of shaky, like maybe it isn't okay. But I don't think that he's that out. I might know a way to cheer them up.
Okay, one more stop.
The familiar ring of the bell house's door greets us as we walk in. I hold in the door for the three kids who all trail in.
Hello, and welcome to Miho?
Welcome to the rest of them, too.
Oh, yes, of course. Welcome to the Bell House.
Pippa looks and asks,
Are you two dating?
immediately!
How could you tell?
Pippa shrugs.
Just can.
Well, yes, we are. That's why I was rather surprised to see my girlfriend. You must be the students here from out of town, right?
Yes, that's right.
You already knew about us?
I heard a bit from Miho. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. What would you like to drink? It'll be on the house.
That means it's free.
Pippa gives me a strange look.
I know what it means.
Aspen bites her lip to keep from laughing, but I can see it in her eyes. I smile too. The three kids place their orders and go sit down while I stay at the counter.
Babysitter for a day?
They wanted me to show them around town a little bit. I need to get back to the library soon, though.
Yeah.
A guided tour of Wellington from Miho? Huh, how can I sign up?
Just ask. Although, your boss might not be as happy about you skipping work as mine.
True. Maybe I should take that store position after all, so I can make my own hours.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Are you still thinking about whether or not to do it?
Yes, it's practically all I can think about when I'm here. I have to give Regina an answer by next month, though. I'll talk to you about it later, though. What would you like to drink?
Surprise me?
All right. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, see you soon.
Most goes into the back. I sit down at the table in the corner with three students. The cafe is fairly busy. Many of the tables populated with students. Tables like our area is relatively empty, though. Pippa has her notebook in her lap and looks to the drawing again, although she angles the book so no one can see it. Oh my god, she's drawing Yuri hentai of Miho and Aspen. No! Pippa, you're like 16! You shouldn't be drawing that!
Thanks for taking us around today, Miss Miho.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sure we should be able to settle on a topic after this, right?
Armand nods and her cello is withering there.
Right.
Pippa, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. She's fully absorbed in whatever she's working on.
Pippa, did you have any ideas?
No response. Fine, Cello just rests her head on the table and trying to give her his attention again.
I still think we should just make it about the ocean.
Pippa's kind of right, though. It's hard to make the ocean seem special.
Maybe for you!
What about the movie crew? Just without that guy at the end.
But would that really be showing Wellington itself?
Maybe not.
For a moment, everything is silent in that corner, other than the scratching. Then she snacks down onto the table and turns her look around the rest.
Look!
Even as a sketch, it's easy to identify the Bell House. There are a few changes, like the plans and decorations, but it's still unmistakable. She's drawn it from the outside. An overhead view right beside me, and there are tables populated by people that I hope aren't small.
Wow, Pippa!
May I see it?
Pippa reluctantly hands them to Cello, hold it so I can see it better. Not Yuri itself. She's drawing the setting of a Yuri visual novel. Bell House isn't the only thing she drew, though. Part of the street outside is shown. Some sketches of statues and storefronts that we walk past. These characters aren't just existing in empty space. Yuri doesn't just happen in empty space. It happens in a scene, in a setting, in a time and place. Across from her, Pippa waits anxiously.
I thought that a coffee shop might show it best. How all the different kinds of people exist here. It's a place that everyone loves, no matter where you came from. At least, that's what I was thinking.
I think that's beautiful.
Aspen's shoes click against the floor as she approaches, tray balanced on her hand. Stopping at our table, she picks up the first tray of green raspberry drinks and hands it to
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. But I often think of the Bell House the same way. It's something I love about this place. In fact, I first met Miho here.
She remembers. Pippa's eyes go wide.
Destiny?
I've wondered the same.
Cello sets the notebook down on the table before taking a sip of her drink. Her eyes light up when she does.
Whoa, this is really good!
Armand nods vigorously.
I'm so glad you like them. Miho, I forgot your drink at the bar. Would you like to come get it?
Oh, sure.
I'm pretty sure all three of the kids think refugees. Now Aspen advances the steaming cup that reads at the center, bright-eyed and quiet.
What's in it?
A surprise, remember? Tell me what you think.
I take a small sip. Don't impulse adopt the rabbit. And once there are a variety of flavors melt together, there's chocolate for sure, and there's coffee, but it's not.
I love it!
Phew, I was afraid I may have used too much chocolate.
Nah, everything was perfect. But what's in it besides coffee and cocoa?
Not cocoa, real melted dark chocolate. We usually only put shaving on drinks, but this was a special one. The other flavour is lavender. Sometimes people don't like the flowery taste, but I thought you might enjoy it.
Definitely. What's it called? I'll order it again for sure.
Look,
It doesn't have a name yet, actually. I'll try to think of one. In the meantime, I'll write down the recipe so I don't forget.
Hey, Tessa, I'm high and playing Yuri.
May I try it?
Of course.
Wow, that is...
Hey, don't drink it all.
Sorry. I'll make my own on my break.
Is that soon?
Unfortunately not. In fact, I should get back to work before too long. If Lena catches me, I'll never hear the end of it. Literally.
Alright. I won't keep distracting you then. I should get back to the library.
She will.
Although...
It's fine, they can stay here. I don't think there'll be any trouble, and I'm sure it'll be easier for them to get back to their class.
You sure? Thanks.
Of course. Talk to you later?
Of course.
Okay. She saw a wedding.
Hello?
Miho!
Nah, but I thought you went to bed hours ago.
I did, yes. And I woke up to get some water and saw that I had an email. Are you ready?
Sure.
Dear Ms. Benoit, we've read... At the moment, it's a couple steps... One of our representatives will be in the Wellington...
Oh!
Whoa! So they're gonna do it? They're gonna publish your book?
Well, it sounds like there are still some details to be worked out, but...
These are now mine. Yup. That's what I did. That's what happened with you guys. That's why you're here, LRB.
Congratulations!
My fucking Mama Panther syndrome. Or Mama Leopard syndrome? You know what I mean. It's a good thing Juliet doesn't sleep during the night because that shit is loud. Mama Leopard syndrome, yeah. Anyone fucks with you, LRB, they're gonna get my fucking fangs. Her laugh through the phone and I can't bring off my tail.
Thank you. Wait a moment, I'm not dreaming, am I?
Huh. No.
Nope.
Good. Lately I keep thinking that my life has been going far too well, and surely I'll have to wake up soon and find that none of it was real.
No way. Although, it sounds like maybe you should go back to bed.
Probably. I'm not sure I'll be able to fall asleep again, though.
Yeah.
You wanna come over? Juliet's awake too.
She laughs again.
Tempting, but I shouldn't. Tomorrow, though, after I get off work.
Mio is like, well, I heard the news already because Mio was shouting. Congratulations.
We're gonna celebrate?
Damn right we are. Let's go somewhere, just the two of us.
Yeah.
Sure. Like where?
Dunno. Figure it out when we get there.
Of course. See you at breakfast then?
Mm-hmm.
Aspen yawns. Fuck, yawn too. Babe. Hey, babe. Babe, look over here. She's confused. I am gonna end after this, though. I'm
all right. I get the message. Good night, Miho. I love you.
I love you too. Good night.
Settling back down into bed, I can't keep a smile off my face, even as my eyes get heavier. If anyone deserves good news, it's Aspen. I'm so glad she can stop worrying so much now. Welcome back. We're about to end for the night.
It's even more gorgeous than I remember.
This is where we are going to end for the day. And yeah, I would like to quit. I am going to find a somebody. I really need somebody. I just really need somebody to love. Oh, Swimming Link is celebrating a birthday. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to send you all to Swimming Link. Tell Next Bunny happy birthday. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!